while you're waiting, Zach, are you done with your warm-up? Are you done with the warm-up?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So online students, you will be coming to meet the rest of this week. That's through June 4th. Then June 7th and June 8th, that's Monday and Tuesday, right? Oh, I don't even have my calendar changed. But yes, today is the 1st. Wait, today's the 1st. Yeah, so Monday is the 7th. Tuesday is the 8th. Right? Tuesday is the 8th. Yes. Next Monday, or this coming Monday, the font is June 7th. Tuesday is June 8th. That is the last day of school. We will be doing kickball tournament on Monday and Tuesday in the morning. So online students. No, we have a draft Wednesday. Okay, so online students. I will get to you. You will not be. We'll.
Turn this into gym with Nate Sherman and make it girls versus boys.
We will not be meeting online those days. So Monday and Tuesday, June 7th and June 8th, we will not be meeting because we'll be out playing kickball until probably like 11-ish o'clock. So I will possibly have a fun activity for you to do, and some other teachers may have that as well. I don't think you're going to meet in the afternoon either, but don't quote me on that. I'm pretty sure you won't be meeting for any of the classes. Almost positive. Okay? Okay. So that is that. But just stay tuned and listen to your teachers, of course. They'll fill you in. Okay. Everybody is done with the warm-up then, I presume, based on the fact that we're all goofing around. Okay, so let's talk warm-up, shall we? We shall. Zach, not right now. Like, not. You're going to watch it, but right now we got some things. Like, yeah. All right, I don't have an outline online because I just don't. There. Here's our greeting for today. It is June 1st, Tuesday, June 1st. Yesterday was Memorial Day. Today is National Say Something Nice Day. So say something nice to somebody, or don't say anything else. Okay? Here's your targets for today. These are your targets that will be hit on the lab report. So you have a chance to really boost your grades by getting a 3 in all of these targets. Remember, we went over the Marigold rubric. You should have a paper copy of the Marigold rubric. There is a copy on the assignment. I'll give you another copy if you need it. I can email you a copy. There are resources out there for you to understand what you need to do. Don't just guess at what it takes to get a 3. Okay, so today what we're going to do is complete the problem, hypothesis, and experiment sections of your Marigold lab report so we can further improve our science and engineering practices and just get this done. I'll know I'm successful when I've completed the P, H, E, and the O sections of my lab report. Okay, you should have a good portion of your graphs done already, if not done, from Mr. Schultz, or at least graphs that you chose.
I'm having problems with one of mine. One of mine just turns out all that's left on it is just the dates, and I don't know how to fix it.
Okay, we'll have to go through that. And then we're gonna click here. All right, which is not a section of the scientific method. Zach, the last one. These are all, this question was to help you remember problem, hypothesis, experiment, observations, and conclusions. And then you can tell what you did for this weekend. All right, there you go.
Were you just relaxing all weekend?
No, I wasn't. That was the best part of the weekend. That was the question. Did you read the question?
What was the best part? Okay.
The best part was relax. Huh? We'll talk about it later. If you want, if you really want to know. Later. Okay. So here's a brief outline of this week. I'm going to go over it. If you don't have stuff done by Friday because Yeah. All right.
Because we didn't decide to do it, we don't have it done by Friday. It's gonna be bad on our grades, and it'll probably bring you down, because that'll give you an N.
Yeah.
So
So Tuesday, that's today. We're working on PHE, and you should have a good portion of done. Wednesday, that would be time for you to work on. That's tomorrow, virtual day. Work on your lab report for 30 minutes. That would be a great way for you to spend your time. Thursday, when you come back, you have to work on the conclusion. How many paragraphs are in the conclusion, Aiden Stone? Aiden Stone, how many paragraphs should be in your conclusion?
3.
No, not correct. What's that? Sawyer,
4.
4. There's going to be 4 paragraphs. Remember, I gave you the criteria for that as well. How many sentences should be in each paragraph, Zach Reed?
4 or 5.
4 or 5? Yeah, at least. Very good. So at minimum, that's 16 sentences. When you break it down like that, it's not very many. 16 sentences. I can say 16 sentences in a minute, hardly.
wait, Mitch,
Okay.
wait.
So that'll be Thursday, working on the conclusion. And then Friday is finishing touches. Hopefully you're done by Friday and you don't really have to get anything done. Friday is finishing touches. So you have all week, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday to get this done, because you have to turn in your Chromebook in related arts on Friday, June 4th. Is everybody clear on that? Everybody clear on expectations? Okay. Question, Parker.
I remember. So the paragraphs are critique.
Who has the sheet? Anybody have the sheet that I gave them?
I do.
Right here. Yeah. So you should have a rubric, and you should also have an outline of what your lab report should look like. So here we go. Everyone remember seeing this page?
Yep.
Okay. We went over the title page and we did that together. Yes? Last Thursday. Yes?
Yes.
Okay. Thank you. Then we go through FIAC. This is not anything mind-blowing, right? Problem needs to be in the question, a form of a question. You probably already have that. Yes? We wrote a problem before we did our Marigold
Oh,
experiment.
yeah.
Okay? Then, hypothesis. What did you predict? If I add this amount of fertilizer to my marigolds, then this will happen. It was something like that, right? I'm getting a lot of blank stares. You guys remember when we did this?
Yes.
Okay. Then your experiment. What goes in your experiment?
The materials.
Materials and
Methods.
methods. So list all your materials. What kind of materials do we have? Just to name a few. Go ahead, Ryan.
Like the ruler and fertilizer.
Ruler, fertilizer, soil,
Marigolds.
planters, marigold seeds, water, greenhouse, pencil, packet, Chromebook. What else? Paper towels if you want, because you kept your desk dry. Some of you are cleaning your desk. What else? I don't even know.
Container that they have.
The container that they're holding in. So there you go. Then you would go methods. Step 1. We started doing that on your packet. Okay, so when we get your packets out, we'll take a look at that. Then observations. You need to have 3 graphs. 3 graphs.
Yes.
Remember, average height in a line graph and the amount of leaves. Any type of graph. That can be a bar graph or what have you. Then, here we go in your conclusion. This is what Parker questioned. Your conclusion is at least 4 paragraphs. At least. What does at least mean?
It means it has to have
At minimum.
At minimum.
4.
4. That's
Thank you.
the least amount you can have. Can you have more? Yes. Okay. First paragraph is the introduction or the overview. Why did you set out to perform this experiment? What did we do this for? Relate this information to how this can benefit you in the future. Why did we do this? Well, we did it because we wanted to find out if fertilizer assists marigold growth. Okay. What did we do? Well, we planted one with with fertilizer, one without. Okay. We measured daily, not daily, like 3 times a week. Okay. How can this assist you in the future? That's where you have to think about. It was a lot of work. It was good in data collection. It showed you that, diligently studying can pay off. Summary of results. What happened? Okay, well, here's what happened. Look at this graph. Look at this graph. Look at this graph. Remember, you have to have 3 graphs and then knowledge gained from the experiment. Did fertilizer help it? Did fertilizer not? Was your hypothesis correct? What did you gain from this experience? What could you have done differently? Research. This is a big one. Now, third paragraph. This is where you're going to have to look up information on the internet related to marigold growth. What did you find on the internet? Does fertilizer help? Does your results support your hypothesis? What is the marigold growth pattern? What do people do to grow good marigolds? Find that out. That's using the internet. I'm told you guys are master internet users. Okay, and then conclusion. This is a conclusion in your conclusion. Wrap everything up. Then you can have self-critique in there. What went well? What could have gone better? What would you do differently next time? What did you learn? The whole thing, the whole shebang. Is that clear on what needs to happen in your conclusion? Conclusion, we'll spend a good portion of it writing on Thursday. Okay, everybody clear on what needs to happen today? You need to do problem, hypothesis, and experiment. I will be here to help you. Get out your Chromebooks, get out your lab packets, and let's get to work. Okay?
Can you find answers on that sheet on Schoology?
What's that?
Can you find that sheet on Schoology?
Yeah, I'll put it on there. Awesome.
I only look up to.
That still means I look up to them.
Wait, are these the wrong packets? Yeah, this is second copy.
Good call.
Here's your packets.
Thank you. They You'll never get free.
Oops. Okay, so I'm going to take a picture of. And get this on there.
Yes.
Oh, we can sure find out.
Yeah, Parker, all we have to do is go in my flooded basement and find a child.
Oh my God. Drawing to my flag. Hey, Ryan.
I would make a hard joke. He was kind of under the weather.
You weren't there.
Parker, look how high I could put this on my computer. I had it so low that it didn't even show the battery.
I had it at almost full battery on Friday.
I know, I just this over the weekend.
This is my MMR rank.
She said, like,
So, you tell me.
okay, first.
Basement look like the scene from
Yes,
the
I think.
others.
Bro, he's got it. Oh, little Jimmy pops out of the water every time. Oh, he's a red dog. I'm just like.
All right, so I'm working on getting this.
You were interesting. You know, Mr. Dayton, the we're so close to being done with school.
I know, that's why you need to work hard.
We do need to work. What are we doing Monday of next week?
You need to work on your thingy.
Okay.
I already told you what we're doing next week.
Well, Monday.
Monday
Yeah.
is the kickball tournament.
Isn't that only
Sure.
Hey, Mr. Dayton?
Yes.
Is the kickball tournament only like half of the day?
In the morning, yes.
Yeah.
Is it
Yes.
the same people that went to the
Okay.
park?
No.
That didn't help.
He told me and he didn't catch you, so I shocked it. I shocked it. I don't think I threw it that hard. And he bashed his nose. He started screaming and like, started.
Yeah. They probably didn't want him back.
You know, you restart loading all my class.
Tab.
No, stop.
Problem.
Okay. Live remote students. The guide for the lab report is now published. Okay, the guide for the lab report is now published. It is titled Guide. Marigold lab report
No, my dog did 2 days
in
ago.
today's folder. What did he do?
She peed all over my backpack.
Oh no, yucky.
It's right there.
That sounds not great. Sounds not great.
But now my phone looks pretty good. I'm
Actually, we.
The average was 1.0.
That's what, you just put that in order and
One.
first.
Okay. Yeah, we need to color this with the
More.
light. One.
Okay, Alana's here. Leia's here. Brody. Okay.
Do
Hi.
I have any more of those sheets?
Mhm.
Okay, no, that just works.
Okay, Cooper, so you said there's a problem with your graph being, it's not working, or what's the deal?
Yeah.
Do you need some?
Okay, so what is not working about it?
It's like I should try to make a graph, but it's like just showing the dates. And it's not putting any other like numbers in. You know what I'm doing wrong.
Magic.
Okay.
But you can press that.
Now,
This is all your parents want, so.
Our group is IQ, and that's the one thing that I have.
Bunch of jet to go 32 and add to it.
Yes.
Okay, I'm just wondering if we're doing. Okay, my she got it straight. Okay, so
I
these are the averages,
Uh-huh.
and then like each of them. So these are like weeks, but that's not really.
And you can do just dates. Put the dates on there. So yeah. Like the dates that the average was recorded. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay.
what is
I'm gonna look for
relate pictures statement.
Okay, this is 3 children again.
Boom.
Okay, this is
You didn't specify.
What, 6?
Yeah.
So what graph are you trying to make, Cooper?
Wait, never mind. I think I'm doing the wrong thing. And you're currently on leaves on variable, which is wrong, so never mind.
You don't want to do leaves on variable? You can.
Do I have to?
You can do any that you want.
Oh, then I'll do this one. Yeah, I'm having issues with this.
Okay.
We need a bullet list.
Someone else said, edit.
What is the amount of fertilizer?
Oh, what were you gonna change?
All right. So I'm going to show you an example of someone's from, and I showed you this a long time ago. So this might be important for some of you if you're stuck on what to do. Okay. So this is from, oops, I better, 2017. Okay. This is this girl's abstract or her title page. Now I wanted yours a little bit further down, a little bit larger font, but then she has her name, her hour, and the date. Okay, you should have your name with your group letter, right? Everybody have that? Okay, that's something that we should have done. And I'll help you through that, but that's something. The date and your group letter and hour, sorry. Then she goes into problem, hypothesis, experiment, observations, and conclusions. Here, now I would prefer this say problem, but here is the problem that we came up with something like this, didn't we? Will marigolds grow larger with fertilizer? Okay, hypothesis. This is not necessarily a great one. Okay, remember hypothesis I would prefer is an if-then statement, right? Everybody with me?
Yep.
If I place X amount of fertilizer pellets in the variable or the marigolds, they will grow larger, or maybe I'll kill it, or whatever you decided. Yes, everybody with me here? Okay, so that's two that you can knock out right away. pH. We pretty much wrote those already. Next, we go into the materials list for your experiment. Okay, this should say experiment with your materials. Okay, here we go. Let's take a look. We probably never got to this, did we?
No.
Together.
No, we didn't.
Okay, let's go through this together then. I want everybody to go to experiment, and let's go through this together. So you should be typing this up, unless you feel confident that you can do this on your own. You already done?
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Okay, so like this is the packet that we filled out prior to the marigolds. So does everybody have their packet?
Yes.
I see some right here and you guys don't. Do you guys have your packet? Right here, I believe. Okay, so this is why I got to write this with second hour, but we didn't really have time with you. Okay, so materials, here's the experiment. Materials, right? That comes first. So y'all can be typing this in the experiment section. Everybody got fingers ready? Okay, in the experiment section, does everybody know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
Okay, I see a lot of just,
I remember last year, there was something, I think it was part of experiment, where there were 3 certain things. What you would have changed.
yeah,
what-
you're talking about the conclusion.
Okay, that is it.
I already gave you the outline for the conclusion, right?
Yes.
That sheet with all the requirements on it, follow that. Okay, here we go. So material list. So if I were you, this is what I would be doing. Where's my here. Remember, you should have, I'm just going over this again. This is an example. In the middle here. Title, page. And then this is my abstract. This is my abstract. Now, obviously, you already have your abstract written. And then I would write Mr. Dayton, Group Z, first hour. And then we started this on 5, I think it was 24, 2021.
Did we start it on March 29th?
Yeah.
My lab report, guys. When did I start my lab report? Okay. When did I write my abstract? Okay, so now I'm on the second page because my title page is the page in itself. Sawyer, can you see from there? I don't think so, probably. Okay, so first I would start with my problem. This is, what is my problem? Why did I write that as a question? Because it should be as a question. Here's my hypothesis. If I add 4 fertilizer pellets to each marigold plant, marigolds will grow at a rate twice as fast as the marigolds with no fertilizer. I don't know. Whatever you had. You don't have, okay? Now we're to the experiment part. Everybody with me? I'll wait until I receive confirmation. Everybody with me? Okay. So in your experiment, there should be 2 portions. So I'm going to do this because I like to have bullets and act like I'm organized. Bullets. I have materials and methods. See my bullets there? Ooh. Here, I guess I can make this bigger. There, everybody see that? Okay, so in my materials, ooh, watch when I tab over. Wow. Now I've made my materials. Aiden, can you see from there? Okay, cool. Materials. Let's see, what did she have and what did we have? A pencil, Marigold packet. We had 2 6-compartment planters, right? Soil, 12 marigold seeds. Labeling sticks. Did we make this list before? I feel like we did, or maybe that was second hour. Fertilizer pellets. Greenhouse. Water. Ruler. What else?
Chromebook.
Chromebook. Carrying tray. Paper towels. Hey, you know what? I don't really like this. Got too big. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna insert a table. Let's go. I want it to be there. I could do Control X. Oh, yuck. I don't like that. Marigold packet. I could make a table. I could make it into 2 columns. You understand, though, the materials portion. Everybody with me there? Okay. So then let's go to methods. Shall we? We shall. I'll actually let you catch up for a little bit. Get all those materials listed. So I'm going to help you through the experiment. It's okay. Actually, I'm getting rid of this table. This table's kind of ugly. And can you see from there?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Okay. I mean, if you need to move, you can definitely move.
I'm trying my Chromebook.
I'm okay. So look at this. Here, maybe I'll bold this. Woohoo. Bold, underline, and maybe I'll just italicize my materials, italicize my methods. Okay, methods. Here we go. I'm moving on. If you don't want to, or if you have other things that you can do, go ahead. So this is the methods that we decided. First, what did we do? Place soil in all 6-celled planting trays. Label the tags, V for variable, C for control. Sure. Let's try it. Methods. Now I'm going to do I want to change this to numbered list. Number 1. Place soil into each cell of the 6-celled planters. Label the, let's see, write on the labeling sticks. V for C for control. 3, what else do we do? Plant 1 marigold seed in each of the cells. I'm going back up here. Cells. Plant 1 marigold seed in each of the cells. Add the determined number of fertilizer pellets to the variable cells. Make sense? Now your number of fertilizer pellets may be different than another. Okay. What if I want to? Oh, look at that. I made it into columns. That's what I wanted. I am the smartest man alive. Wow, see how this is looking nice and neat? Almost like you want to read it. Everybody with me on what we're writing so far? Okay, so my problem is written, my hypothesis is written, my materials are written. I'm into methods now. We're knocking this out of the park if you stay focused. Okay. So step 4, add the determined number of fertilizer pellets to the variable cells. So we have our marigolds planted, we have our fertilizer pellets added. Then what do? Place the marigolds seeds into the greenhouse where they will all receive equal amounts of water and sunlight. Again, you don't have to have this word for word, everybody. I promise. You can come up with some things on your own. It'll be great. You guys are very capable. You don't have to follow my format exactly. Live remote students, how are we doing with this? Cooper, I got a thumbs up from you. James, how is this going?
Give me the money. I said, where is the money?
Leah, how is this going? Okay, good. Because this is a large portion of it. I'm going to leave basically like the observations to you. That's the graphs, and the conclusions. We'll go over that on Thursday, but I want to get this done. Carissa, how's this going for you? Okay, if anyone is confused, please just stop me because I know I'm moving quickly. Alana, how is this going? Because I want you to succeed. Okay, good. So, Brody, are you there? Okay, Brody, just let me know. Riley, how's it going? Okay, good, because this is a great time to ask questions. Absolutely. Okay, so we place the marigold seeds in the greenhouse where they will all receive equal amounts of water and sunlight. Then after that, well, they got water and sunlight, then we would record the data, right? Record the data from the marigolds. This includes the height and the number of leaves. Oop. Did you have a question? Sorry, I didn't mean to. Okay. This is fine, but yeah, like this one, you're not gonna be able to see it change as much, right? Because it's much smaller. If you were to go in millimeters, it's gonna look like it's gonna be much bigger. So yeah. Okay. So recorded the data for the marigolds. This includes the height and the number of leaves. Repeat this throughout the entire experiment 2 to 3 times per week.
My brain is officially trying to question my waffles. Did you ever that one of those praying to a picture of Shrek and thinking it was a Buddha? Or like a statue of Shrek thinking it was a Buddha? What? Yeah, she's been doing it for like 4 years. Yes. A woman. She thought she was praying to a Buddha, they were to a statue of Shrek.
I mean, it did look like.
It did. It did. It was a gold.
Okay, next one. So we recorded all that data. Now what are we doing? Write the lab report using the data we collected and using the FIAC process. There you go. Look at that. Now it doesn't have to be that big, okay? But I have my problem done, my hypothesis done, and my experiment done. Is everybody with me?
Yeah.
Okay, if you're behind, that's okay. Just let me know. I'll try to get you caught up. Okay, and if you're confused about what's going on, please let me know, because I want you to do well here.
Hold on, I go free. Oh. My dog. Under a tree. Under a tree.
Okay.
Under a tree.
I am a dog. Under a log. Under a tree.
Okay, so this leaves you with tomorrow. You should set a timer on your phone or on the computer. 30 minutes, work on this. Work on your graphs. Remember, Mr. Schultz has a video out there for you to get them set up. Okay? You should have this as well. Does everybody have one of these? Okay, this is for your average height. Remember, how do we find the average height?
Add all of them and divide how much you have.
By 6, yes.
Can I just say you have pants in this classroom?
What's that?
You have pants in this
Do
classroom?
we?
Yeah. It was kind of.
Here.
It was up here, it was curled under my Chromebook, and then I sucked it out there. Yeah, but I
Sort of
was
like you're in
Anybody need this?
sorry.
a variable.
I mean, you just won't, you don't see the change, and you don't see the difference because it's on such a small scale. So if you want your graph to be like, oh yeah, look, this is the big difference between variable and control.
There's a sand dollar right there in the frozen
Yeah.
glass.
What's that?
That's a really small starfish.
So what are you doing tomorrow?
We're gonna work for 30 minutes.
Oh, for 30 minutes.
Yeah, honestly, you could get this done, to be honest.
I mean, that's if we are focusing already now for 30 minutes to work on that.
You can do it, you can focus for 45 minutes. Does everybody have this? This is the guide. This is also on Schoology. Okay, the guide. Hey, what do I need in my lab report? How can I find that out?
I'm good to go. Yeah, everyone takes a while.
Can we take the packet with us? We're gonna work on it tomorrow?
Yeah, you can take your packet with you. You still got a little bit of time yet.
I can't wait for the Indian remix of that.
Oh,